And a welcome to those of you just joining us today on MLB Network. You've come to us at the right time. Big Daddy Prime Time is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So striding forward now, Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Ready for another chance. Big Daddy Prime Time as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well. Swinging left-handed.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So disaster.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. Pittsburgh used a 3. If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. The Pittsburgh Pirates are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Trevor Story is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trevor Story is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Rocky center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Goodwin leads off first with one away. Ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The first baseman.
Rockies down to their final out now. And Jake Bauers comes to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Last strike now for Colorado. And it's fouled away. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Drilled to the right side. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
Now batting, the catcher, Gabriel Pineda.
Into the box, Gabriel Pineda. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. 3-2, the finish in tonight's game. The Buck. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Mike Trout may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by one here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond is there. One down. Striding in, Miguel Sano. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A swing and a ground. This will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy. He puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
A one-run game, 6-5.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Justin Napier got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are in second place in the NL Central, 14 games back. And the Cubs are fourth in the division, 16 games out of first. The Pittsburgh Pirates earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-5. At the start of the day, the Pirates have now clinched the NL Central Division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. And the Reds are third in the division, 14.5 out of first. Will Myers had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in as the Padres grabbed the victory over the Cardinals 11-1. Heading into the day, the Padres are in second place in the NL West, 18 games out of first, while the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The New York Mets put up 16 hits on the day as they pulverized the Braves 12-4. As of today, the Braves sit in third place in the National League East Division, 19 games out of first. And the Mets are second in the division, 13 games out. The Marlins hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-5. Entering the day's action, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Diamondbacks are in fourth place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Washington Nationals finished off a 2-game sweep as they blew out the Jays 10-3. In the standings, the Nationals are in fourth place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. Hyunjin Ryu grabbed his 13th win overall this year as the boys in blue took down the Fightin' Phils 4-1. Heading into the day, the Dodgers sit in first place in the National League West Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Phillies are atop the National League East Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Giants totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-6. At the start of the day, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rockies are third in the division. They're 18.5 games out of first. The Yankees finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-1. Entering the day's action, the Yankees are atop the American League East Division. They are enjoying a 5.5 game advantage. And the Orioles are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The White Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the visiting Rays 7-3. In the standings, the White Sox sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rays sit in third place in the American League East Division, 12.5 games back. The Seattle Mariners allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-1. Heading into the day, the Indians sit in second place in the AL Central Division, 18 games out of first, while the Mariners sit in third place in the American League West.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. St. Louis find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Juan Chavez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Fielder.
Digging in, Billy Hamilton. And we are set for baseball here this evening. No balls and 1 strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Colton.
Coming to the plate now,
Wong.
Colton Wong. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. St. Louis. Well, guys, this is a team having a bit of a rough go this year, but they've looked particularly hapless out there lately. Losers of 5 straight coming into this one.
You know, Matty V, it always looks like a team looks like they're listless and doesn't play with a lot of energy. When you've lost 5 consecutive games, they're looking somehow for somebody to do something positive and kind of flip the script for this one.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, Dero. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Fouled off. Hamilton stands at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards leave 1, and now the Pirates will take their. Carlos Martinez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Anderson.
Jose Villalobos has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. He grounds it sharply to third. Wong for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Not shortstop, Big Daddy, prime time.
Settling in now. Big Daddy Primetime. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Grounded to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Jake Lamb standing in now. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is in the air out to right. After it is Dickerson. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7.
Stepping in, Matt Duffy. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is at number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Edwin Encarnacion now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton. That's thrown straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. This is pulled into right. Martinez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, James Graniga.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, James Graniga. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Sano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. And that's the third out. Pirates leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Francisco Pena. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Digging in, Carlos Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dickerson is after it, and no one will track it down. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Drilled to first. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Juan Chavez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Juan Chavez.
Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. This one's down to third. Lamb gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slow roller left side. Lamb right there on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll head to the striding into the box, Colton Wong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped straight up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Jose Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The left fielder, Tyler.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler O'Neill. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Onto the box. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout, base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
O'Neill will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, James Groniga, grounded back up the middle. Wong has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. It's a solo home run for Jake Lamb, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Dickerson is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Francisco Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Yeah, listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but...
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Juan Chavez. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Chavez.
Popped him up. Wong is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jose Villalobos. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. One run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Brian.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here. So he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Big Daddy Primetime, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 2-1. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Standing in,
right
Jose Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Still 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Cardinals. Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Throw into second. And he's a goner here as they get him near the bag at second.
Up next for the Pirates.
In now, Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Martinez is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jake Lamb. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them.
High and deep to left center field. Villalobos ranging back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now batting. He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
And that's in there. Base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Francisco Pena comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hicks, base runner at first with 1 out. Drives it the other way to deep right. Dickerson going back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A bouncer up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, James Groniga, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Groniga.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Josh Bell will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 55, Josh Bell.
In there at the letters 0-1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 22 home runs and an even 90 RBIs. He pulls this one into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Throw to third, and he's not getting back to the bag. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores. course, because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. This is hit softly to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 50.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up.
Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. 8th inning coming up. David Guillen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lamb swings, and it's hit very well out to right, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. John Brebbia will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 60. John.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout has got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Martinez is there, and on 1 pitch, Trout is retired.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Big Daddy Primetime. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch. So digging in now, Matt Duffy. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Line hard into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Villalobos is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So striding in, Francisco Pena, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The pitcher, number 60, John Revia.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Nothing further in the Cardinal 9th. Last chance coming up for the Buccos. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Dominic Leone comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 55.
Stepping up now, Miguel Sano. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Martinez has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, James Groniga, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Starling Marte will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Starling Marte.
Marte can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Row, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
Jose Villalobos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Redbirds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Carlos